So Tesla just had their earnings report, and I know it wasn't bad, but it wasn't so good, and so of course the stock fell dramatically right after, and I'm not sure if it recovered by now by the time of this recording, but it fell quite a bit after the earnings. So they didn't come up with all the expectations. However, before we're going into the earnings report, Tesla, there's a big talk about having a stock buyback, which would be fantastic. That would really raise the value of Tesla stock. So I'm guessing that with all that's been spoken, several hedge fund managers were suggesting it to Tesla, and I think Elon is seriously thinking about it. So I don't want to say that it's going to come through, but it would be absolutely amazing for us Tesla shareholders. So here comes the earnings. Earnings were $1.05 versus 99 cents, so they beat earnings, was fantastic. Revenue 21 billion 45 versus 21 billion 96 as expected, so that's what made it drop a little bit. The company previously reported that in delivery for the quarter reached 365,000. So deliveries are the closest approximation of sales reported by Tesla, which is pretty cool. But the shares have dipped 17% since October 2nd. So that's a lot. But I always find when Tesla dips, it's a buying opportunity. At least for me, it's a buying opportunity. They have cash on the side, so I'm not too worried about it. Tesla really wants to. In the past, they were pushing so much for the earnings report to like beat dramatic. I mean, there were emails towards the workers in the Tesla factory that they have to work overtime and they have to put in all this work so they can beat all these expectations. And I don't think Tesla is doing that anymore. So now they just want to mellow out and be comfortable. And they're still growing. It's not like they're not growing. They're just growing comfortable. So even though the company had to suspend some of the production in July in China because they had to do some upgrades, factory upgrades, they still beat expectations. They had record highs in deliveries in China. And then according to the China Passenger Car Association, Tesla delivered 83,135 electric cars made it at its Shanghai factory of the month of September. So that's pretty good. And then you have to understand that China was closed for so long because of COVID. So they had a close down, and they were forced not to work during that time. So it has the single most delivery since the plant opened in Shanghai in 2019. So that's awesome. So Tesla is working actually right now on a vehicle that's half the price than the existing models, which would be amazing because so many times, the government wants to force you to go electric by, I don't know, what is it, 2035 or something like that. But how many people can afford that? And I know by then electric cars are going to be cheaper, but still. So Tesla is actually working on a model that's half the price of the existing Teslas, which would be absolutely amazing. And but Elon's said that he's expecting an epic Q4, which is so funny. He's so funny. Right now, I don't know if you follow him on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter. He's so crazy. He remember when he was selling his flamethrower. That was so funny. He sold, I don't know how many. He's always sold out when he comes up with ideas like that. And then what was the next one? His Tesla vodka. I think it was vodka or tequila, something like that. And I just had the Tesla logo on it, and people were buying this stuff like crazy, and it sold out. And now he just came out with his perfume. It's called the Burning Hair perfume. Smells like burning hair. I'm like, I don't think that smells so good. But he recorded. He goes like, it's so, and sold out. Holy cow! I remember when he said on Twitter, he said, please buy my perfume so I can buy Twitter. The guy is crazy. So guidance is tracking to an increase of 50% in production, growth in production, and then deliveries is planned to just being under 50%. So pretty cool. December 1st, handling the first production of the Tesla Semi. That's exciting. The Tesla semi-truck for Pepsi. Pepsi bought a good amount of Tesla semi-trucks. So they're ramping up the production of Tesla Semi. 50,000 or striving for 50,000 units of Tesla semis in 2024. That is pretty cool. So Tesla is a technology company, and they're just still adding Tesla to a car company. It is a car company, but it's also a technology company. With the AI they have, and the robotics, and all of that. It's just absolutely amazing. A Tesla really more or less is just a robot, and the future will be self-driven cars. It's coming, and we're not going to stop it. It's coming. So Tesla is just amazing. It's a technology company. You cannot compare Tesla to a regular car company, and I think that's where analysts get it wrong. So I'm excited for the future. I'm excited. Elon Musk is very creative. He's very innovative. So it's amazing what he comes up with. So I can't wait with what he comes up with next. And yeah, you need to follow him on Twitter. He's crazy. He's so funny. I love it. So anyway, I hope you like this video. I love Tesla. It's my favorite holding. It's my biggest holding really in my portfolio. And I'm looking forward to see you next time. Thank you so much. See you soon.